everyone, and welcome to day 8 of the 30 days to the roots of yoga. So for today's class, I'm going to be taking you through some asanas that are going to help us to calm and quiet the mind. We're going to be integrating some of what we've learned already through the previous practices. So if you haven't watched those, then please watch those before coming to this class if you're a complete beginner. And one of the main purposes of a traditional yoga practice is to help us to calm the fluctuations of the mind. So if we look at the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, the second sutra is Yoga Chitti Vritti Nirodhaha, which means that yoga helps us to calm the fluctuations of the mind. So that mind chatter that you might experience when it comes to sitting in stillness is totally normal, and it's a common misinterpretation that we have to eliminate all this mind chatter, but actually the purpose of our yoga practices is to try and help calm that mind chatter so that we can come into places of stillness. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing through our practice today. So as soon as you're ready, come onto your mat, and we're going to start in a position laying down. So coming onto your back and keeping the knees bent, maybe about hips width apart or wider if you need to. Resting the hands on the belly and just taking a couple of moments to ground down. You can allow the knees to fall together if you like. And finding some grounding and your center, feeling the connection of the back to the floor, the soles of the feet as they melt down into the earth beneath you. And throughout today's practice, I'd like you to see how your mind reacts to each of the asanas that we practice. So does it show any resistance to what we'll be practicing? Does it tell you to stop? Does it encourage you to keep going? Whatever it is that the mind comes up with, I'd like you to just observe throughout today's class. We're going to take a deep breath into the belly, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Again, deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. One more deep breath in, feeling the belly expand as it pushes into the palms of the hands. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, and exhale through the mouth. At the end of that exhale, kumbhaka, breath retention, holding for 3, 2, 1, and then release. So coming back to nasal breathing, deep abdominal breathing in and out through the nose. Remembering to take the breath into the chest, the rib cage and the belly, expanding through each part of the upper body. And again, noticing what comes up for you. Noticing your mind chatter and the thoughts that are coming up. Good, and then from here, just slowly hugging the knees into the chest and rocking gently from side to side, massaging out through the spine. And then we're going to pick the soles of our feet up towards the sky, catching hold of the outer edges of the feet or grabbing hold of the ankles and drawing the knees in towards the armpits. And again, rocking from side to side in Ananda Balasana. And then from here, just gently starting to lower the feet down. And then from here, just gently lowering the legs as you rock yourself up to a seated position. And coming to any cross-leg position that feels comfortable for you. Inhale as you take the arms all the way up, bring the palms together. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Start to rub the hands together, the palms of the hands together, creating some warmth between the palms. And then placing the hands on top of the face or the eyes, taking a moment. Gently blink open the eyes as you take the hands away from the face, and then coming onto all fours, coming into that tabletop position as you stack your hands underneath the shoulders, shoulder width apart, and knees underneath the hips, hips width apart. Inhale as you start to lift through the chest, open through the heart center. Exhale, round the spine, drop the head, just moving slowly through Madhyasana, Bittilasana. Good, allow the breath to guide you through each movement. Again, just noticing anything that's coming up for you, but also trying to keep focus on the breath. And then slowly start to walk the hands forwards. We're going to lower the chest down to the ground, coming into Anahatasana. So either chin comes down to the ground or your forehead, whichever one is more accessible for you. We're going to take 5 breaths here, just opening through the shoulders, allowing the armpits to melt down towards the earth. Last breath. Good, and then slowly starting to come up. And then taking yourself back into Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Starting to open up through the backs of the legs. Bend one knee at a time. Walking it out on the spot. Come into stillness and take a breath. And then just making your way up to the top of the mat. Inhaling to Ardha Uttanasana, create space. And exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. A few breaths here in your standing forward fold. Trying not to resist what the mind or the body is telling you. Allow the breath to lead you through each movement. Inhale and slowly start to come all the way up to standing. And then we're going to take a big bend in the knees. As we inhale, take the arms up, sitting low as you can into Utkatasana. And then bringing the hands down through heart center, Anjali Mudra, taking a few breaths here. Seeing if we can cultivate stillness in the asana. Just observing those mind fluctuations. not allowing it to consume us. Last breath. Inhale as you start to stand all the way up. Keep the hands where they are. Take the left leg out behind you. Lean forwards into Virabhadrasana 3. And we're going to take a few breaths here. From here, just taking the right hand down in front of you or onto a block if it feels more accessible for you, whichever setting of the block that you need. And inhale, take that left arm all the way up as you open through the chest and trying to take drishti or gaze towards that left hand. So we're trying to find that balance and stability here in the asana. And again, if you fall out, just coming back in. Take one more breath. And then slowly start to bring that foot all the way back to the front and come up to standing. From here we're going to take Utkatasana again, so taking a big bend in the knees, sitting down as low as you can. Inhale, raising the arms up, and then exhale, hands down through heart center for a few breaths. Good. Slowly start to straighten through the legs, lifting that right leg up behind you and leaning forwards into Virabhadrasana 3 for a few breaths. And then from here, bringing that left hand down onto the ground or onto the block. Reaching right hand all the way up as you open through the chest. And then coming into your half moon. And seeing if you can take another few breaths here. Holding for one more breath. Good. Slowly bring the right foot to meet the left, and then coming into Uttanasana, a standing forward fold. Take a couple of breaths. From here, planting the hands down and stepping back into a high plank. Exhale down through Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest, chin. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana and exhale Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and take a breath. From here, dropping the knees down to the ground and then taking your knees as wide as the mat. Now if you have a bolster here, some cushions or a rolled up blanket, just bringing it out in front of you, and we're going to come into a wide-legged balasana for about 30 seconds. So just reaching forwards with the arms and adjusting the bolster, so either bringing it up or down closer to you or further away from you. As you fold forwards, resting your upper body on the bolster or the prop. And again, just making observation to those mind fluctuations. What is the mind telling you, and how is it reacting to your practice so far? Inhale and slowly start to come all the way back up. And then taking the bolster away from you, and we're going to start to extend the legs out in front of us. So coming into Paschimottanasana, and this time you can use the bolster, the cushion, or the rolled up blanket, placing it onto the lap. And keeping the feet flexed and active. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine, and exhale, forward fold into Paschimottanasana for a few breaths. Maybe with each exhale, seeing if you can come further into the asana. Allowing the body to let go a little bit more with each breath. And inhale, slowly start to come up, take the bolster away. And we're going to come into stillness for a few moments. So coming into a comfortable cross-legged position. And placing the hands on the knees, palms facing down. Growing tall through the spine and closing off your eyes or softening your gaze. And just mentally repeating to yourself, Yoga Chitti Vritti Nirodraha. Yoga is calming the fluctuations of the mind. Chitti meaning consciousness or mind. And just taking those last few moments of stillness here. If you like, option to come into Shavasana, which is what I'd highly recommend you do. And then slowly start to bring the arms all the way up above you, bringing the palms together. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Bow your head down to your heart and thank yourself and your body for your practice. Thank you for joining me for today's practice.